Hey everybody. I'm going to be doing my hair today. Oh, just braiding with my expressions hair, doing me some more braids before the holiday. So get in here, get in here, get in here. So just take a little bit of my hair. I'll let y'all get in here first. And so I'll be using, when y'all get up in here, I'll let y'all know some what all products I'm using. Hey y'all. So I'm just going to be going all the way down with my expressions hair. I'm using Pure Leaf. Um, I'm using Pure. So, hey, that's what we're using today. So you want to make sure you go all the way down. You're gripping the hair as best you can. Now, I did not do a feed-in method. I started to, but then my hair kept getting jumble bumbled. So I just went with this method here. And it makes it much easier for you to manage. So I'm using Expression. Have my stand here. Stand comes off of Amazon. Hair comes right out of the hair store. This is color 2B30. And then I'm mixing it with a solid 30. So here's the solid 30. I would suggest you all getting you a nail stand. It helps separating the hair. I'm going in with Pure. Here is if you want to screenshot, Neat Braid. If you want to screenshot. That's what I'm using. Take a little bit on my fingers, and then I go down. Um, all the way down. Now you want to make sure you have a tight grip so that your braids lay nice and neat. Again, I like to tell y'all know, for y'all that's been rocking with me, y'all know I don't mind just doing my hair in no braids. It don't take me no time. Um, I say if you are going to use, Pure Leaf, I'm just coming back around, doing it braid right in the front, keeping everything nice and crispy, okay? So you just want to make sure you go all the way down that braid, adding in just a little bit of your neat braid, okay? Add it in. Now, just at home, hair and nail tech, I just like to look good. If you want to do the add-in hair, you can. So you would just simply, I'll show you all what that is. So you just take a little bit of the hair. I'm not going to use all of this hair. If you do want to feed it in, hey, Krista. If you do want to feed it in, just take a little bit. I say split the hair, right? And then whatever you don't use, just put it back on your rack. If you do want to use it, usually I like to take just a little bit of my neat braid, and then if you want to add it in between your two fingers here. Okay, you want to add it in between your two fingers here. Hi, thank y'all so much. And then you just keep going. You just keep going. That's if you want it to be a little thicker, whatever. For this purpose, I'm just showing y'all how to add in the hair. Okay. Um, it's good to go in, take a little bit more of your neat braid and keep going all the way down. Okay, go all the way down. Now, this is a really quick hairstyle that you all can do. As you can see in the back of my head here, I've already like sectioned my hair. I don't know if y'all can see. Give me thumbs up if y'all can. I can't see the comments, but I've already sectioned the hair, kind of braided down. Don't talk about my silly braids, okay? Boop. But it really helps if you go ahead and section your hair off. That way you can just go in each section, and just keep flowing or whatever, okay? But to each their own. I know my saying. Go all the way down. Now I will be doing my hair a little bit different because as you can see, very transparent on this page. Um, so if you're new here, welcome. Hola, bonjour. ¿Cómo estás? Um, everybody's doing good. Everybody's doing good. Um, my nephew just had a birthday, but everybody's doing good. I hope everybody's doing good on your end. Um, but full transparent here. As you can see, I've worn braids so much that, well, actually, my hair came out a little bit on the edge. I don't know if y'all can see, whatever. They starting to trying to grow back. Like this was gone. Like the whole edge was gone. Okay. Uh, baby, shout out to Miracle Drops because Miracle Drops has helped me a lot. Um, But what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be feeding in braids at the top here, and then the rest would just be box braids. So, um, um, make sure I show you all the finished product and when I do this part, because I'm not going to be on here long, but I do want you all to at least see the style that I'll be doing. So here's the braid, nice and straight, nice and full. Okay, this is with the hair added in. Go all the way down to the bottom. Now, y'all know for you all that have been here with me before. I like my braids a little long. So when I get done with this braid, I'm going to cut it. Um, I'm going to make sure I cut it and make sure that everything is nice and even. Because what you can do is, once you braid your hair down and, when you're adding in that hair, sometimes it can extend your hair. But to make sure you have an even flow, just go in with some scissors or some shears or whatever you want to use, and then just make sure it's nice and even. When I get to the bottom like this, y'all, I really just switch cadence and I just go like this, right? I feel like it speeds up my process a little faster. Hope everybody having a good day out there. Y'all done ate something good. Y'all said y'all prayers. Y'all done, did all the things you need to do. I hope y'all getting ready to cook. Okay, if you ain't cooked, forget it. I ain't started yet, but I'm gonna start when I get done with this head. Hopefully, I'm done by 4 o'clock my time. Well, I don't know about that, but hopefully, I'm done no later than 5 my time. Um, it's 12:36 here, so hey, we shall see. All right. Now, so exactly what I was talking about earlier. See how this hair is a little bit longer than the rest of the hair? So I'm just gonna take take my little scissors and yeah, I like to braid down a little better. A little later, but see how it just all flows nice and even. So that's it, make sure you go all the way down to the end or it ain't gonna work. Okay, so here's what we working with so far. Like I said, this braid style, pattern might not be for you. You might like to feed yours in. Again, I've already sectioned my hair off, so I'm literally just gonna go over here, take my hair, right, and keep going. Now, all this hair, we have a time with me and this hair right here, y'all. Cause Lord. Okay. Now I'm just gonna take my comb my hair. Okay. Take a little bit of the neat braid. Take a little bit of the neat braid, just a little bit. Rub it on your fingers. Make sure you get all four corners of your boxes. When I say that, top, side, bottom, side. Okay, you should be going in and just making sure that this is already pre gelled or whatever, but you don't have to each their own, you know what I'm saying? Comb it out again. Now I'm going to show y'all how I do mix my colors, because when I get to the top, I'm just going to do a solid 230 and a solid 30. The back will all be mixed, okay? So taking my pre-sectioned hair that I've already gotten on my little thing here. So I like to take my 30 first, take my 2B30, take another 30, and I have this small piece because I don't want them too thick. You see how they like mediums or whatever. So I'm gonna take this small piece here, okay? Now, if you want to, you can add a small bit of this 2B30, which for y'all, I'll do that. Next, hold the hair over like this. Now, I call it rake. I like to rake my hair first before I even start um putting this hair in my head. So just gonna take it, mix the colors up like so. Ouch, shit there. Mix the colors up like so. Alrighty. Now rake it again, and then we ready to get ready and braid it. Now this is the part where I said, like, some people they'll pre-braid their hair in three sections, and then they'll just add the hair in. I ain't doing it, okay? So I just take it, make it even as possible on both sides. Fold the hair over, Make sure it's long enough, because again, you want to even braid with the rest of your hair. This part here, straighten the hair out, rake it again, add you a little neat braid, and then we're ready to go in with the hair, okay? So for mine, hold it over, right? Now just go in, go in like so. And it just flows, So see this little hair right here? We're going to add some hair to that, okay? But make sure that the hair that you add is over your natural hair, okay? We're going to add in just a little bit of pomade or gel, whatever you want to call it here. Keep going. Here, you see this thin section? Not good. We need to add some more hair. So we're going to take a little bit of hair here, and we're going to keep floating on. All right. Okay. Now, a good thing to know is you want to make sure that your natural hair has enough gel on it so that once you're tucking and braiding it, it's nice and flat. Okay. All right. Okay. Ouch. All right. So we got another thin piece here in the middle. You see that thin piece there? Not good. We need to add some more hair. Okay. So we're actually going to take a little bit of the hair that we have, our natural hair, tucked under, just a little small smidget, and add it too, okay? All right, add a little bit more gel to your hair. Make sure you are gripping the hair tight so that the braid can lay nice and flat, I don't know if y'all can see me or not, but make sure the braid lay nice and flat, okay? All right. You to a certain part, or you feel like you can flip and keep going, do that. We got another thin piece right here in the middle. You got to keep taking some hair, okay? Take as much as you need. so that that braid can be nice and flowy with the rest of them, okay? Okay. You ain't got to be no professional. I believe in you as long as you believe in yourself, okay? You ain't got to go to no shop, be fighting with nobody, be upcharged, no extra money, none of that. We just gonna use the good talents and gifts that God has given us, okay? All right, I think I'm ready to flip now. Um, so taking the hair, see how it is now. We're going to keep going, okay? Literally, keep going. Well, literally, keep going, okay? All right, we want to take a little bit more. Make sure it's not. So we want to take a little bit more here. All right, make sure you are taking as much hair as you need. Make sure this hair is straight. You're braiding it straight down, okay? Keeping the grip tight. Go all the way down, all the way down, all the way down. Yes, girl, I do it myself. Yes, honey, I do. I mean, I used to go to the shop, which don't get me wrong, if I don't want to do my hair, but it's rare and far, right? When I don't want to do my hair. I will go to the shop here. But if I can do it myself, I just try to do it myself, to save a little coin, save a little coin. Times it's getting, you know, crazy out here. Crazy. I don't want to fight. I'm just kidding. But I don't want to fight. You know what I'm saying? If you know, you know. But I have a good shop that I go to. I don't have no problems. But you just keep braiding all the way down. Keep that braid nice and crisp, okay? Hey, lovely. How you doing? Hey, SSB. Um, ah, all right, so I'm just gonna add it. I just took a little bit of that hair. You see where it's getting a little thin, but we have some thicker. We have some more hair. We have a little more hair here. Just take a little bit and go. It's good to see you too, lovely. Are you cooking for Thanksgiving? I hope y'all enjoy y'all Thanksgiving day. Oh, you see where it kind of got knotted here. Do not be afraid to take. She said, Can you lend me your hands, girl? If I could detach them, I'd hand them to you. I promise you, I would. I just did sugar hair too. Sugar had some long dreads, so I did her hair last night. Um, but what I was saying was, you don't want to make sure you have no knots. You want it nice and straight, like you at the shop. You a professional. You an at-home professional. Okay? All right. She said, nope. SSB said, nope. I know this right. If I had a house I can go to, I'd go to it. But I'm going to do some seafood dressing, a little yams, a little greens. I'm doing some salmon. Yeah, I know I don't eat red meat, but Sugar's going to do a turkey. Um, I think that's a turkey in there. Turkey or ham. Um, we said we was going to do some um, broccoli and cheese rice casserole, but I don't know about that. But we got some sweet potato pie. We got some. Um, she gonna have some mashed potatoes and gravy, y'all. I got a long menu. I need to hurry up and do it, y'all. I need to hurry up and get down with this hair so I can get up on that oven. Okay. All right. Now, make sure you are straightening your hair out. All right. And then you all see again, this hair is a little bit longer, so we're literally going to go in and make it even. Don't be afraid to do what you got to do, okay? I like to start at the very bottom here because that way you can guarantee, you don't cut too much off, okay? And then There we go. Okay. All right. Moving on. We got one more on this section here. Okay. Now, again, it'll go by really fast if you pre-section your hair, y'all. I just take these little seedlings out, take them out, and then I just keep going. But, whatever works for you, just make sure it looks nice, boo. Okay? All right. I suggest you getting you some clips too. Clips really help. So again, what are we gonna do? We're gonna take our knee braid. Let me zoom out. Damn. All right, we're gonna take our knee braid, going on all four corners. Okay. Top. So we're gonna go top, side, side, bottom. Okay. Okay. Always want to have your comb. Make sure it's combed through. You ain't got no little kinks. So when you slide that hair through, it just goes just fine. Okay. Taking my 30. Taking my 2B30. We're building the hair, building the braid. Okay. And then we're gonna take our thin mini and build that braid right on there. Now, you're gonna know if it's enough hair or not. Okay. You gonna know if it's gonna be a medium, a true medium, or if it's gonna be a medium. Okay. We're gonna go ahead and mix her up. Do it about 3 times. Mix her up. And mix her up one more good time. Give her a good mix, okay? We're going to rake her. Okay? And then we're going to split her. Okay? We're going to split her. Okay? Come on, sweetheart. All right. And don't worry, we got to rake her again. Okay? So don't get discouraged if your hair is acting up, acting a little crazy. Okay? Don't get discouraged. Okay? We are going to make our loop. Make our loop. You want to make sure that the hair is extended long, okay? You see what I'm doing here? It's going to be long. And you'll know if you want to just put your hair up there and be like, oh, okay, is it long enough? Boom. Okay, you can see it that way too. But the more you do your hair, the better you can eyeball it and see, oh, okay, it's gonna be long enough. We're gonna rake her again because we don't want no kinks. We want to just go in and braid the hair, okay? We're gonna add our neat braid. Add a little neat braid. Okay. Bam. We ready to braid. Whew. All right. Go in. All righty. Actually, I went in and didn't take enough hair. So we're going to go in. All right. You see what I'm doing? I'm taking my finger and just sliding it through. Okay. All right. I'm going to braid down. Braid down. You see how I'm taking my hand off the braid, and going over, braiding straight down. I'm going to be adding some hair now, okay? I'm going to take a little bit of this hair, tuck that real hair under it. She ready. She ready. You see what I'm saying? Don't get discouraged if your hair get tangled. That's a part of the process. Either you want to look good or you don't, okay? But in all seriousness, do not be discouraged, okay, y'all? Don't be. I didn't get here overnight. But baby, we here. Baby, we made it. Okay. Okay. All right. Continuing on. We got a thin piece here. You see that thin piece there? Not good. We need to add some hair, okay? So I just take a little bit out of this section, rake the hair. Excuse my dog, y'all. I have a pit bull. You dropped your crown, queen. Hey, thank you. Yes, let the be. I'm hollering. Um, all right. So now we're gonna keep going all the way down, all the way down. Make sure that your hair is tucked. You see what I'm saying? My hair not tucked. I need to add some more hair, right? So I'm just gonna take some from this middle section here and keep going. Now you want to make sure that you are adding the hair um to the braid best you can, so that again, it's gonna flow with the look that you're going for. So I'm going for a medium look. So that's what I'm gonna do. Adding a little bit more of my neat braid. Okay. All right. We're gonna keep going down and making sure that you tuck that hair gives you a more succinct and clean look. You feel what I'm saying? So again, you might take you a few tries. But again, I believe in you. You don't need a crowd. You don't need a crowd to give you validation. You just need yourself, the good Lord, and the hands that He gave you. Okay? All right. We shall continue. All right. Once you have all of that hair nice and flat, you see what I'm saying? Nice and flat, okay? And you get to a point where you're again ready to flip the hair, flip, okay? For the sake of this video, I'm going to also add in one more piece. I'm going to add in this piece, okay? Take it. I'm going to back up to the camera so y'all can see, okay? Take the hair. You see how I got my fingers? Add it in, okay? You're adding it in right here, okay? Boom. One piece go there. Other piece go here. We just going to continue to braid. You feel what I'm saying? All right. Again, nice clean look. Nice clean look. Adding hair, taking hair as needed, and we're going to keep going. I'm ready to flip the hair now. I'm ready to flip the hair now. When I say flip, this is what I mean. I'm ready to flip to the front. Okay? If you want to let the hair fall, that's cool. But if you want to hold it in place so that you know where you continue to, where you need to continue to go, that's fine too. To each their own, but whatever works for you. Okay. And so we just keep going. Okay. I'm going to zoom in again, taking a little bit of the neat braid, continuing all the way down. Continue all the way down. Okay. All right. I'm looking in the mirror ahead of myself too. So, um, um, but I want y'all to be able to see on the camera as well. You see what I'm saying? Just go all the way down. Don't give up. Don't give in. You can do it, my friend. Hollering. All right. Take a little bit of the neat braid. Keep going. Okay. Now keep raking that hair because if you don't, then okay, I was about to say, if you don't, then you're gonna see little kinks. And if you have little hairs like this in your hand, get them out. It's best to just get them out so that extra hair doesn't get tangled in your braid. Okay, so we're gonna keep going all the way down, all the way down. Again, you can use whatever kind of hair you want to use, but again, I'm mixing between a 52-inch and a 42-inch expression hair. I know some people have their preference on it, braiding hair and lengths, but baby, you can make it work with whatever length you got, honestly. I'm just saying, if you want them long, short, whatever, you can do it with whatever length. Don't let that define, you or stop you from, slaying your hair or whatever. So all the way down, all the way down, all the way down. All right. Taking it. I just find that this part go a little faster for me. Anyway. Okay. So to each their own, right? I'm gonna go down just a little bit more, just a little bit more, and then we're gonna get ready to cut it. Okay, nice and even. All right. Okay. All right. Here's the one we just did, and she actually flows. We don't need to cut. Okay. So you see what I'm saying? So however you do it, just make sure you slay it and do it well. Okay. All righty. Whew. Essentially, that's it. But I'm going to keep going on to this next side so y'all can see what I'm talking about. So pre-did my hair. I'm just going to take this out, comb out my hair. I like to pre-section the hair. Actually, let me put some on this. Yeah, let's put some on this so this is out the way. All right. Now, gonna take this hair. Okay, this is where I'm saying you can go in, your neat braid. You can go across like that, or whatever you want to do, whatever the case may be. But also make sure you get some on that bottom. Okay, some on that bottom. Now we ready to keep rolling. We're cooking with gas. All right, section the hair however you like it. Just make sure the part is straight, okay? Or as straight as you can get it, okay? All right. Because my hair, I don't want it too thin. I've opted to do like 3 bigger braids at the back, so it's only going to be about 6 at this last row. You can take your point or you can take your comb head and do it. I'm just going to mix between the two, and voila, she's sectioned. Okay, take her, put her up there. She don't need to be in the way. Okay, put her away. Take her and do the same thing. Twist it around and put it up there. Okay, that's why it's good to have clips. Okay, all right, we ready to keep going. So y'all already know what we doing. Take a little bit of this. How long did the section take? Probably like 15 minutes. It ain't that long. It wasn't that long at all, surprisingly. Um, but I know that probably is like, oh, okay. Some people might think 15 minutes is long, but when you want to look good, you want to take time. You know what I'm saying? You ain't trying to cheat yourself. You know what I'm saying? All right. Amazon stand with the hair. All right. Amazon stand with the hair. Take our 2B30. We're building the braid. Take our 30. One more 2B30. Bam. We have our braid. Gonna mix her up. Actually, let's rake her. Okay. Get all the extra hair. We're going to section. Actually, I'm gonna add one more little strand because I feel like this is gonna be a little too small. All right. Add another strand. All right. So we're gonna take her, mix her up 3 times. Okay. Flatten, mix her up. One more time. Boom. Okay. Hey. All right. Now we're going to rake her. All right. Rake her. And then we're going to split her right in the middle, like so. Okay. Bam. Just like that. Take this one, cross it over. Take this one, cross it over. Right? Make sure it's long and extended. Making sure that the hair is long enough and equitable to the rest of your braids. Okay? I'm doing good, doing good. How about yourself? All right, y'all. Let's go in with the hair. Okay? All right? We're gonna rake her. And the reason why y'all probably like, oh, she raked the hair too much. No, I don't. You have to. Or again, you can go in and look nappy headed if you want to. You can be nappy headed, if you want to. Like this. But I'm just trying to help you out. All right? All right, anywho. All right, taking the hair. Slide. Electric slide. You gotta feel it. Ooh. Hair going everywhere. All right. Now I'm going to take some hair. Make sure that your regular hair is what? Make sure that your natural hair is what? Tucked, okay? We got a thin piece in the middle. What are we going to do? Take some of this hair and add it too, okay? Making sure that, your hair is tucked. We're going to also take a little bit of the the gel here, okay? You see how thin this is? Well, we're going to bring her over here so we can get some hair from this guy right here who has all the hair, okay? Also, my natural hair is under there. So be careful that you're not pulling your natural hair and you're taking the, weave or whatever. Okay? Take a little bit more. Go down. Keep it nice and flat. Take your hand off of that braid if you can. That way you can see if it's going to be flat or whatever the case may be, okay? All right. Making sure that hair is tucked. Your natural hair is tucked. All right. Yeah, I know I'm a little short, so my arms don't reach as far. Okay. Making sure that hair is tucked. Okay. All right. I think I'm ready to flip. I think I'm ready to flip the hair. How about now? Y'all ready? All right. All right. Make sure it doesn't get bumble jumbled either. If it starts getting bumble jumbled, you need to flip the hair. All right, I went to this side for this side, so we just gonna go to this side for this side, okay? Again, you can let the hair hang or you can keep it in place and just keep on going and away. All right. All right, you see this thin hair right here? We need to take some hair and add just a smidget to it, okay? Taking your pomade or whatever you're using, your gel, making sure that braid is nice and flat, right? All right, now we're going to just float, 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 and float on. Okay? If you need to add some hair, okay? Which, for this middle one, we got to add some hair, okay? She a little thin. She need a little help, okay? Take a little bit of your gel or neat braid, whatever you're using, jam, whatever the case may be, and go from there. I really want y'all to just focus on the braid, not me. Okay. Nice and flat, right? Nice, nice, nice and flat, nice and flat. Okay. Hey, Trinity. All right. Adding a little bit of the gel to it because you want to make sure that the braids stay nice and neat. You ain't got to go in and scissor too much of those strands. You know what I'm saying? Like when you're at the shop, they go through with scissors. It's some strands out there, you know, which that is inevitable. But if you can help it, then let's just go ahead and make sure that everything is done right the first time. You know what I'm saying? Less is more. Less is more. Okay. All right. We got to keep going all the way down. Down. All right. Okay. All right. This one is definitely going to have to get cut because I think she a little longer than the rest of them. See what I'm saying here? You'll be able to tell through your strands too which one is shorter. This one is shorter, so when I get over here, I'm gonna add a little hair, okay? Right here in the middle. Damn. Just gonna take, you know, like 1 or 2 strands, you know, keeping everything nice and in place and keep going all the way down. Okay? Y'all don't look at my hands. I'm in the process of doing everything, my nails, feet, hair, everything, yeah. But good thing I do everything at the house, don't it? And if you have not liked the recent nail sets, go on over to my post and hit that like button. I really do appreciate y'all. And I appreciate all my recent new subscribers. I know y'all had missed me for them past 3-4 months. I was off of YouTube. But I just been working, you know. Healthcare got me busy, y'all. Healthcare got me busy. Healthcare insurance at that, child. Lord. Okay. But I hope y'all got y'all I hope everybody has, you know, enrolled into your new health plan for the upcoming 2026 year. Because if you have not, you might have a high premium if you do, you know, so choose to go with some of these companies. So just try to go ahead and enroll now, you know, before enrollment is over. And yeah. All right. I'm going to back the camera up so y'all can see what I mean when I say for y'all that just joined that this hair is longer than the rest of the hair. But that's okay. We're just going to take our scissors and we're going to make it even. Okay? You see what I'm saying? I back up. See what I'm saying? Yeah, no, we don't want that. Okay? I'm going to take my scissors and then I'm just going to cut it even. Okay? Now start at the bottom. Start at the bottom, okay? Because if you cut at the bottom, you can't be mad. You know what I'm saying? You can be like, oh, that's still too long. You know, chop. You know what I'm saying? But if you start up here, well, I don't know, T. Can't hold my scissors today, can I? All right. So make sure everything is nice and flat. And we're going to start at the bottom, literally at the bottom. I know it's still going to be long, but that's what you want. You want to be able to see the hair, okay? You still got enough to cut. Okay. Still got a little bit more room to cut. You know what I'm saying? Take your time. Okay. All right. A little bit more. And she is all good with the rest of them. Okay. All right. Moving on. Oh. Give me 1 second. Okay. Actually, y'all can go with me. All right. All right. Hold on, y'all. Shit. Oh. Ooh. Hold on, y'all. Okay. Correct. All right. All right. I'll go. I'll let him know. Thanks, Rebecca. All right. Thank you. Bye. Bye. All right. Okay. All right. I'm working. I'm working and I'm working. Okay. I'm working from home today. Thank God. So I can get my hair done. Finished. I'm on 8%, y'all. I'm gonna give y'all a few more this last braid. And we're gonna be good. How we looking at the back? Run up them hearts if they looking good, okay? If you liking what you see, take this method and do the same exact thing, okay? But anyway, let's keep going on. Taking off the clip. Literally, all you got to do when you section your hair, you just pull it down. How easy is that? Easy. Easy. Right? Again, I come from a line of braiders. Mom, aunts, cousins. Okay. So reach out to channel and let her know that you'll be reaching out and that she'll be awaiting your email. And I will have the exchange issues that Ms. Quillen's having, and we will convene next week. Thank you. All right, y'all. We ain't working no more. Well, we working, but I ain't on my call, y'all. All right. Building the hair, taking a 30 or whatever color you have, and just layering it. All right, got the 30. We need one more 2B30. That still ain't enough, okay, for this medium braid. So we're gonna add one more 30, okay, like so. Actually, we're gonna take some of that off. Just a little thick. Okay, so here we go. We're gonna take this section here. Take this section here. Keep doing it. Keep mixing her. One more time. If you want to do it more than 3 times, feel free. This is just my method, okay? We're gonna rake the hair. Rake it. Rake it. Get those extra strands. Rake it. All right. Now, we're gonna split her. If I can get the hair off of my hand. Split right down the middle. Split it right down the middle. Flip the hair. Flip the hair. Oh, okay, wait. Okay. Flip the hair. Flip it again. Extend it long. Okay. Make sure you put it up to your head to say, oh, is it going to be long enough? Yeah, it's actually, oh, I'm lying. Oh, is it going to be long enough? Yeah, it's long enough. Okay. All right. Okay, that was very animated, but y'all get what I'm saying. Okay. All right. Now, this is why I say you have to re-rake your hair, because you see how it's just all. Okay. Can't. All right. Okay. So rake it. And then we're going to add a little of our neat braid. Put it on the hair. Put it on the hair. Okay. Put it on the hair. And I do it like this. And at the shop, they do it like this too sometimes. Especially when they add in here. I see my braider. She adds just a little bit to the hair that she's gonna add in, and then it just makes it way crispier than mine. But hey. Now we're gonna take the hair, flip it. Okay, slide. Electric slide it, okay? Electric slide it. You ain't scared to electric slide it? Then, hey, you ain't scared to electric slide it. Okay, what's wrong with my electric slide today? Hold on. We having a malfunction. Okay, we're gonna electric slide it. Okay, y'all ready? Now we ready. Electric slide it. Okay. Getting the hair in there. That's it. See how I'm taking my hand off of that hair? You want to get it nice and right now, okay? Don't just keep sliding and sliding and sliding. You might run the risk of messing up the hair, okay? Because this hair is little, then I'm going to start adding hair a little early, okay? So I'm just taking hair from each section. You see where I'm getting kinked at? This is where y'all be giving up at. You cannot give up on this part. This is God testing you to see if you gonna see it through. Okay. My favorite part. I like breaking them kinks. Okay. Kink me. Kink me. Ooh, maybe not that. Maybe not like that, but y'all get what I'm saying. When it comes to my hair. Hair. Okay. All right. You see this middle? This one is what? Thin. We're going to add just a little bit of hair from this tucked hair that I have my real hair in. Literally, one smidget of a strand. And you just keep going. Okay? You just keep going. Make sure that the hair is nice and flat. Okay? If you all, like I said, you all might have like the add-in method, which I've shown you all a little bit on this call. On this thing. Yeah, I'm hot. Hey, y'all. Then you can do that, okay? All right. Okay. All righty. Now I think I'm ready to flip. I'm ready to flip. Who they want? Flip. Ah, had to be there. All right. All right. Now we're going to continue on, floating on. Now, went the wrong way. Just messing. I'm just messing with you. All right, there we go. There she go. Now, I got this little piece right here, which is shorter. I'm pretty sure y'all can see right here in my hand. See how short that piece is compared to the rest of them? This is why it's important for you to take the hair and add a little bit of the extra hair, that you have in there. And just continue to go all the way down, all the way down, down, boogie on down. All right. With my phone on, y'all. I'm on 5%. Okay. I have really enjoyed y'all today. I ain't gonna go nowhere now. But I'm just saying I enjoyed y'all for watching me and booling me up. Okay, you see how short this hair is right here? Not good. Again, keep adding hair. I'm gonna keep driving home how important it is to add the hair. If you do not, then your braids are not gonna reach the length that you want it to reach. So take it or leave it. Okay. All right. But yeah, coming from a line of braiders, I've been braiding hair for, I know, since I was probably about 11. No cap. And doing hair about that same age as well. Like just basic hair, like a little curl, a set, a little wash and shampoo, you know. Um, but I was my big age, my 30s. When I when I perfected my braids. So, don't be afraid of your journey. Your journey is your journey. And ain't nobody gonna do your hair like you know how you want and know how you want to, your hair slayed. So I suggest in these heightened times, you know, just practice. Get you a mannequin head or take your real head. You see my head, it's been trial and error for a long time. Y'all been with me from the beginning. Some of y'all done seen them braids be looking a hot mess, but y'all still used to cheer me on. Oh, I love y'all for that. But we've gotten better. We're on professional status now. My sister does hair. My little sister actually does all types of braids and stuff and things. But I do braids, dreads, and natural hair. That's what I'm good at. I'm good at sew-ins. I used to be really good at sew-ins in college, but I I don't do a lot of those because I don't like all the tension on my hair, and sometimes I have like really bad headaches. So yeah, it's not the best. So we're gonna keep going all the way down, all the way down. Now this one is going to have to be cut because again, look at this. Y'all see how long this hair is? This hair, I'm a little short. Hold on, let me see. So this hair is way, way longer. So I know some of y'all like her hair is nappy, but I ain't shamed though. I ain't shaming all y'all. I have fun actually coming on here being my raw, authentic self and helping y'all be y'all raw, authentic self too. While helping y'all learn how to do, some basic, simple styles. But what do we say? To each their own. All right, here we go. We're gonna turbo this, baby. We're gonna turbo before my phone go off. All right. Oh, oh, okay. All right. Now, you can actually stop if you want to, braiding it all the way down and just come back to it, which I know y'all done seen me do that with hella of these. Um, it just speeds up the process. I mean, I'd rather come all the way down to the bottom versus sometimes when I'm in the shop, they'll braid my hair halfway through, which is good. But then I still have to sit there through the second half and they have to braid it all the way down. You know what I'm saying? No, I just braid it all the way down. If you take me a little time, take me a little time. Be patient with yourself. Give yourself some grace. You can do it. Okay? All right. All right. Now, too long, too long. So we are going to even her up. We're going to start at the what? Bottom. Start at the bottom. That way you can work your way up. You start at the top. You're taking a risk of having to add in hair and then be mad at yourself. Don't even do it. Okay? All right. So we're going to just take a little bit, go in at a little slight angle, slight angle, slight angle. And you see there. So many memories. All right, let's see. How we looking? How we looking? And everybody is nice and even. Top, top, top. That's what I'm talking about. All right. Now, last but not least, we got this last one on this row. So this row is 3, 4, 5, 5, 4. Got that? 3. I mean 3, 4, 5, 5, 4, 3. You ain't gotta make it complicated. You don't. Hell, if you want to do them bigger, you ain't gotta have that many. Just saying. All right, here we go. I just realized I'm in my PJs. All right, here we go. Top, side, side, bottom. Okay. Now, the only thing about pre-sectioning your hair that I sometimes, uh, uh kick myself in the foot about is sometimes, the parts they get to merging with one another. You know what I'm saying? When I have a hat on or something like that, you know what I'm saying? But just crisp it up, just clean it up. Okay? Just clean it up. Okay? All right. Comb her out. Each side, up, down. Okay? Put that comb up there if you want to. Or you can just take some of your neat braid and just make it that much more out the way. Okay? That'll keep it in place too. All right. Give me 1 second. I gotta go log in on my computer. Now, why did I bring the remote in here? I don't know why I brought the remote, but I'm at work. So, gotta do. But actually, we don't have to do that. Give me 1 second. All right, we got it to where it won't. It'll do what it needs to do. All right. Good thing about working from home, y'all. Beautiful thing. All right, we're gonna build the hair. Actually, let me go get my charger too, so I don't lose y'all. Give me 1 second. Too many memories. Too many memories. You want to stop in what, babe? Get down, Nikita. Okay. All right, I'm finna do this one braid. You'll be ready? All right. All right, y'all. I'm talking to Sugar. My hun bun. All right. Here we go. Okay. Now, building the hair. That's where we were. Taking the 30. Taking the 30. It's just a thin one, so we're gonna take a thicker one. Taking a 2B30. Taking one more 30. And the thinnest 1B30. Now you might have to section this hair to get that thinness. And I'm going to show you all the comparison of the lengths. You see this? This is a 42-inch versus a 52-inch. You see the length of it? Yeah, but that's why you can mix it up and do your thing, okay? So that's what we're going to continue to do. Take her, mix her together 3 times. Like Dorothy clicked her heels together. She said, I just want to go home. No place like home. Okay? No place like hair. Okay? No place like box braids. Okay? No style like it. All right. All right. Now, we're going to take it for the final. Now, you can rake it before, which I have done it before, or you can take it and just go ahead and do your flip. Do your flip. Make sure it's long. Make sure it's, nice and even and equitable, right? Equitable. And if you don't, I'm actually going to show you all the easier way. So if you wanted to get them really even with the rest of your hair, just pull the hair down a little bit more. Put it up to your head. Your flow. Okay. All right. But first we got to rake it. Now we're going to add our neat braid, and then we're going to go in. Okay? Take a little bit of your neat braid. This is the neat braid that I'm talking about. Screenshot, screenshot, screenshot. Screenshot, screenshot, screenshot. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. Taking a little bit, putting it on the actual hair. We already got some on our hair. Okay? Now, what we gonna do? Let you slide it through. Let you slide it through, honey. See this piece? Just begin to braid. Okay? Begin to braid, okay? Take your hand off of the hair all the way. That way you don't run the risk of running into kinks, okay? That's why I keep driving that point home, but to each their own, okay? Now we're gonna start adding hair and tucking our natural hair, okay? All right. Now keep adding in as much hair as you need to these braids, to each strand, excuse me. so that it's nice and flat. If you feel it starting to get a little kink, flatten it back out. Okay, it's a braid. It flattens. Okay. All right. This one right here is a little thinner than the rest of them. So I'm gonna add like one strand to it. Okay. All right. Take some of your neat braid and continue to go and flow. Fly like a bird, I wanna fly away. I know we say I'm like a bird, okay? I just add my own. Okay? All right. All right. Now, you see how it look a little thick? We don't want that. So, I'm actually going to even this hair out. That's why it's important to make sure you got enough hair in each uh braid, each strand, okay? All right. Now, still on this medium. Well, this one is like more medium. I'm not going to stop. I'm going to keep going. But this is what I'm saying right here. Who going to be looking at the back of it? Only y'all know. Okay. All right. So now I'm going to zoom in. Keep going. I'm live. 1, 2. People can't even hear me. All right. Just keep going all the way down. Okay. All the way down, adding if you need to. Now we got a short strand. So we're gonna take a little bit of this hair and keep going, okay? Keep going all the way down, okay? All right. All right. We're doing 100 in the shade. I'm almost done with this braid, babe. Happy Thanksgiving to you too. I hope you have a good Thanksgiving. I hope all y'all have a good Thanksgiving. Eat enough for me. All right. So now we got a short braid, short strand, adding the smallest strand. Because if you add too much hair to it, then it just thickens it up and then it just makes it ugly, honestly. So, whatever the case may be, we got that braid in there. I ain't taking it out either. But that's what I'm saying. If it's starting to look like it's gonna be a little thicker than the others and you want it to all flow, just take it out. But for the purpose of me, I got other stuff to do. I ain't taking the braid out, baby. It look all good when you get right here. It just up here. It just look a little thick up here. You know what I'm saying? But you know all the rest of it. Yeah, ooh, yeah. I ain't got time. I'm sweating. Y'all see me sweating? I ain't got time. I ain't got time. I ain't got time for it. Time for it. No. Oh, but I'm excited to do my lashes and stuff after I get my head completed. All right. This one is going to be a little longer, so we're going to cut this one and then I'm going to show you all what it's looking like. What it's looking like. I'm going to show. See what I'm saying? He go all the way down to my knees. Hands on your knees. Hands on your knees. All right. Okay. See? Long. See? Too long. Okay. All right. So we're going to take the scissors, start at the bottom. Hell, that's too long. It's still too long. Okay. Snip. Snip. Okay. Still too long. Okay. All right. Well, you see, we just got that much more to go. Okay. But that's why you start at the bottom. Okay. All right. Yeah, I used to be a teacher, so I say okay a lot. And my kids be like, "Yes, ma'am, Miss Destiny." When I used to say okay, I used to be like, "Okay, I got it." Yes, ma'am, Miss Destiny. They call me Destiny. Me Destiny. They so cute. I miss them. All right, and everything is nice and even. All right. Now, when you put the hair together, it should all be even, right? I'm short, so I'm trying to show you all how it look. Look okay? Look okay? All right. This has been lovely. I spent the last hour and 11 minutes with you all. Thank y'all for joining my live. I'm gonna get up out of here. I'm gonna finish my hair. When I get to the top up here, miracle drops, y'all. Miracle drops. They helping my edges come back. Miracle drops. And I'm also using jojoba oil and argan oil, flaxseed oil, um, so many oils, but it's really helping my hair like so much from all the tension I've had on it, from all the various different styles. So one more time for you all to see the back, and then we're gonna do the front. Okay, we're gonna do the front. We're gonna actually feed in the hair, what they call it, fulani braids or whatever. I don't know, but lemonade braid, I don't know. It's just gonna be straight across the top. But here are the braids. Rate them from Rate them from 1 to 10 for me, okay? 1 to 5. 1 being like, ooh, girl, them ugly. 10 being like, ooh, girl, them fire. You know, eight is my favorite number, so I ain't gonna be mad if you say 8. All right? But yeah, let me know, okay? Remember, you can do this too. Take your time. Give yourself some grace. Get around the right people. You're around the wrong people that ain't hyping you up. But one, you only need God and your talents. But I'm here to encourage you. You can do it. Stop paying 250, 300, 500. Just saying. Don't shoot the messenger. Just saying. All right. All right, y'all. I'm out. Bye.